this is day 8 of AMI. Mr. Granderson here, just giving a little bit of help and reading through the question with you and kind of giving you my thinking on it. So the question says, up here at the top, a farmer tested the effect of fertilizer on the growth of 1,000 pea plants. The farmer recorded the following observations. So I'm noting here that he recorded, meaning he kept track of or wrote down observations, so some type of observations about what the thing is like. There's a table down below. We're going to skip over that for just a moment and see what they want us to do. So it says on number 1, and there's just one question this time, use the HAR model, make a claim, provide evidence and reasoning to answer the following question. Does the use of fertilizer influence the flower color? Influence means to have an effect on it, to do something to it. And then you've got a prompt down here below. It says blank happens when blank. The data shows blank. The data supports the idea that blank. So I'm going to remind you up here on the HAR model that there are 3 steps to this that we've got to make sure we've got all of. First, we're making some sort of claim, something that we think is true. Secondly, we're going to give some kind of evidence from the passage or from the data that we have. Probably ought to be some sort of numbers. And then we've got reasoning. And the reasoning is going to take that evidence, those numbers, and tell us why it is that that makes us right. So we've got to have those 3 parts in our answer down here. So now that we've got that in mind, if we go back up and look at the table, you can see that we have the number of plants, 500 without and 500 with fertilizer, the height in centimeters. We've got a couple of different things there. We've got a 10 to 20 centimeter height for plants without and a 15 to 30 centimeter height for plants with fertilizer. And then we have flower color, and you can see that we have some percentages there for the flower color. So the question actually asks us, does the use of the fertilizer influence the flower color? Does it change the flower color? Does it make it some particular color or change how much of it there is? So you can draw your own conclusion from that and give us an answer. There is a right answer, so please make sure you read it. But notice when you answer that, you need to make sure you have those 3 parts. You've got to claim that it does or it does not, or what happens exactly. And then you're going to need to give some numbers that are going to show that you're correct. And then last of all, how do those numbers tell us that you're correct? What's the reasoning behind it? What makes you right because of those numbers? And so please remember, as you're answering this, it needs to not just be a sentence or 2 here. You need to give us the full explanation. Remember, this is an open response question, kind of like you might see on the ACT Aspire. So make sure you give us a complete answer and use those 3 parts. All right, remember, we're available on email, and we'll be doing some Zoom, so we can help you out if you need it.